Doing a quick guide here for Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. There are 2 achievements that are damn near impossible to get. One of them is the War Hero, which is for claiming and converting at least 50,000 battle experience into reputation. As of right now, there is only one area to do this in. There's also one for 15, which is the Battle to Remember. What you're going to need to have is the Sapper's Gauntlet on. The Warlock's Helmet is a must. You have to have these items on. And the Warlock's Pauldron. You will have to have a certain amount of skills as well. I would say anything that has to do with unleashing the bonus charges, and I believe the Shadow Self is not needed. The Curse Chain. Curse Chain is highly needed for this to work even better. You don't necessarily need it, but I do highly recommend actually acquiring it in order to pull this off a little easier. Knockdown might be good. Basically, a good majority of the purple skills are going to be really good for this. It's basically the way you see my setup, try to like aim for that. But definitely, you're going to need Unleashing, Curse Chain, and Chain of Misfortune as well, which is critical. With that being said, for the inventory, I would recommend going in with a hand motor and a wildfire motor, along with some blast grenades and ripper grenades in order to pull this off, because you're going to need the combo to go up. My combo is currently at 100 and some change. This is going to actually be done pretty close to end game here. We're going to show off on the map exactly where we are. We are on the fire belt right here. So, towards end game in Dawn, the Dawn map basically, right after you get out of your camp, you're going to progress through this whole area, clear it out, and then the lodestone is where you're going to double back from. So just repeat what I'm doing until you acquire it. It's going to be a little tricky to get the multiplier up, basically at your own risk for the multiplier. I recommend at least 37%, but you're going to want to leave the guy in the middle alone at all times. And then just pull them. And then just use the Y button with Inky in order to explode them or blow them up. And rinse, wash, repeat repeatedly. This should take you up to 20 minutes, maybe a little less depending on your timing on it. But once you get in the rhythm, this is also a really good grind spot for experience and stuff, to grind out your spells, your weapons, your items and stuff. You're like close to the end game here. I have 101% multiplier on at this point, so 23,000 times 2. You'll need at least, basically, depending on the multiplier you have, you're going to have to take up your score more and more to hit that 50. For me, I just need to hit 25, but we're going to go a little bit farther, mostly because we want to grind it out. You do not want to get hit while pulling this off, unfortunately. If you do get hit, you will have to reset, and whatever you end up with on the multiplier, you're probably going to end up with a lot of XP or reputation. So right here I can bank it. I'm going to do 2 more just to be sure that I get double that. So for them to respawn. Sometimes this happens, they respawn not the best. Alright, so 26,000 at 101%. We're looking at 50K right there, at least. I just want to make absolutely sure. You run the risk the more you take it up, obviously. They can still hit you if you're not careful. They usually blow up at about right here, at the farthest right here. This will be the one I bank it on. Alright. 28,000 at 101%. 56,000, there's the achievement for me, War Hero. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching this live, you got it already, but I'll catch you on the next video if you're not.